like the kiss on a car, the soft caress of happiness, the way you walk, your style of dress. I wish I didn't get so weak. Ooh, baby, just to hear you speak makes me argue just to see how much you're in love with me. See, like a queen upon her throne. Was the sweetest thing I've known.
If I should lose you.
Hi everyone, it's me Joe, and today I'm bringing you a really exciting video for me because this is the second edition in my Agitprop launch videos. Now today I've been actually really excited because when I was discussing my concept ideas for issue 2, I really wanted to bring you something that was going on really in my life. I'm kind of like a record keeper in what I do with my YouTube videos because I'm documenting what's going on really in my life. Maybe not in the most obvious way, but I think with Agitprop, my new website, you can see a little bit more into my day-to-day life, which I've never really shown before. So when I went into issue 2, my big focus was to focus on family because it was around the holidays. So we did loads of restaurant trips and different updates and things like that with my fam. I also got the opportunity to go through more recipes because in Veganuary, there was loads of fast food chains that were bringing out vegan food for the first time. So I went and tried a couple of them. A lot of them I wasn't too keen on, as you will find out. And in that, I wanted to create my own version of those vegan fast food options. So if you wanted to get a vegan fast food thing that's kind of like KFC but doesn't taste like that corn burger, which I really wasn't keen on from KFC, you could try something from my website. So I went through all different things. I made some sauces. I made some really delicious barbecue recipes. We did some chili cheese bites, kind of Burger King-esque, and lots of different things like that. So hopefully you'll like the recipes. For this edition, I got the opportunity to go to loads of sustainable restaurants and things that I was really intrigued by. I've been interviewing some of my favourite people. One of them is my friend Cola Booth, who is an acclaimed historian and author who's been through a hell of a lot. In addition to that, I wanted to bring on psychotherapist Lohani Noor, who was not just an incredible therapist, she was on a TV programme that focused on couples therapy, but also she was a bodybuilder, and I wanted to find out from her perspective as a cisgender woman who was playing with masculinity, how that kind of impacted on her life and all the things she does now. And now she's a mum, and she's a fascinating lady, and we had a really in detail conversation about all different stuff. So again, she's a fascinating one to check out. Finally, the one I was really excited about was the opportunity to interview Nora Harwood, who is a psychic and I guess the better way to say that, I'm giving you the word psychic because you guys will be more familiar with it. She's actually something called an intuitive guide, and she channels. So she goes into trance and she lets things speak through her. And some of the insights she's given has been really interesting. So we got on like a house on fire, and there's a really fascinating podcast on that. And we also had a bit of a kind of like a preview episode to share with you what's been going on with me. And then also I got the opportunity to attend the Prince's Trust Awards and His Royal Highness Prince Charles. I have a speech from him which is coming on this issue. So I wanted to do this whole kind of like health, family update, like introduction to what I really had planned with Agitprop, and it's gone really well, and I couldn't believe the reaction to episode 1. So now you can just navigate from the main menu and you click on 1 and 2 and you go down it through a magazine, and it will make a lot more sense from now on how it's going to format. So I got a lot of opportunities to collaborate with this issue of Agitprop, but one of the big ones that I was really focused on was a company called Vitl. And I'm going to swap to a second video I filmed now so you can see the full details. So quite some time ago now, I was in discussions with a vitamin brand called Vitl. It's spelled Vitl, and Vitl basically is a brand that consists of a customized plan of action for you. So they have 3 different routes to approach this. Now you can either go in it with a DNA test, which actually involves taking a DNA sample, sending it off to the lab, getting your results back and having a very detailed graph of what you need, what you've got, and all the details about your minerals, all the details about your lifestyle, and also the vitamins that would help you. So if I show you a little bit on the screen now how this kind of works, because I wanted to bring you a health-focused edition of Agitprop for edition 2. And Vitl have become my official sponsors for my second launch, my website, as well as this video, because I think that it's time this year to start thinking about health in a different way. I think that we are conscious about things that we are told. We're not conscious about things that we feel. So I wanted to partner with someone that could actually go through a proper consultation and make it as easy as just typing into a computer, not just being a doctor or a nutritionist that costs thousands and thousands of pounds. As a special, I also have a 2-week free trial, so I'll put the details of that in the description below. But something that could actually give you that same insight, give you that same conclusion about what you need, and then you have the flexibility to then go off, feel how your body is feeling, and if it works for you, it works for you fantastically. But the way that this works is you basically get a custom plan based on your answers. So things they actually ask you surround things like your digestion, it surrounds things like your mental acuity, it's things like how tired are you, can you sleep a full night. Now I am absolutely a mad insomniac. You probably see me up on the internet all times of the evening, posting bits that I'm working on, whether it's at 3 a.m. where I'm doing edits of Agitprop food, or I'm finding archive stuff out for the retrospective that's coming, or I'm doing God knows what, all the different things that I do in the daytime as well. So I don't get very much sleep. It's very difficult for me to get through that. And last year, I went through a lot of chiropractic work, which I'll talk about in a separate video coming. But it was just like, how can I actually sort this stuff out? Because I want to be as effective at my job as I can be. And if I can't sleep, I can't get up and look fabulous, I don't think my skin's as bright as I want it to be. I mean, I'm just more conscious about things like that now. I think you have to be responsible for your own autonomy in so many ways. And I think when you look at things that you can change as simply as eating a supplement with your food, then why the hell would you not? So I'm going to show you the packet now so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like. So here is my Vitl kit. Now this is actually, it says on the back, Joseph's Daily Vitamin Strips. And the basically, the full consultation, I'll give you a little bit of a screen grab about what they ask you, but you can pretty much see the questions. They're not too invasive, but they give you a detailed kind of analysis. The whole thing takes, I would say, if you want to do it properly and thinking about the answers and you're being really honest, because you have to be honest, there's no point otherwise, then it will probably take about 10 minutes. So it's not too much, but it's a rigorous consult. So the basics that I got was actually a selection of 4. So you get, as you can see in my box, daily strips of vitamins that are actually customized for me. So no one else has the same blend as me. This is for me, and the more detailed you go into it, the more you can get like the DNA results, which will show you a little bit more, and the blood results, and so on and so on. So what they've actually recommended for me is the Tranquility Blend, which is, it says, with 5-HTP, a precursor to the happy neurotransmitter serotonin, along with relaxing L-theanine, lemon balm, anti-stress adaptogen, ashwagandha. So they have magnesium in here, they have vitamin D3, lemon balm, 5-HTP, hops, L-theanine, ashwagandha, and they've given the basic breakdown. Now, Tranquility Blend, have I noticed a difference with my sleep? Absolutely yes. I've been able to sleep throughout the night without waking up. Normally I go to sleep and then about 3 hours later I'll wake up, and because I'm awake I'll get on with something, and then I'll go back to sleep and sleep for another 3 hours. That's my horrible routine. So I've noticed a difference with that one for sure. That's been the biggest difference I've noticed so far. So they've also recommended me having a magnesium calcium complex. So it says, unlike standard magnesium supplements, we've used the more easily assimilated citrate form and we've combined it with calcium, which improves magnesium absorption. Now, this has magnesium citrate, calcium, and all that other stuff. They're all suitable for vegetarians and stuff like that. So of course, I should mention. So then I've got the energy complex, which again, because I don't sleep very much, I need more energy. So this is packed with B vitamins. This unique formulation also contains Siberian ginseng, which is an adaptogen, which helps with mental alertness. So it has more magnesium in. I obviously just needed my magnesium fix, and it's definitely made a difference with my energy because I'm kind of hyper like a rabbit at the moment. So vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B12, vitamin C, folate, Siberian ginseng, chromium, selenium, iodine, vitamin D3. So these are all things that I think we know a little bit about. You guys know what B vitamins do, and you know what things like selenium does. I hope selenium's really good. It's from, I think, Brazil nuts, if I'm not mistaken. Iodine comes from sea products, and it's amazing at getting rid of free radicals in your body. You know what vitamin C is, vitamin D for your bones, all that kind of stuff. Finally, I have been going through, as you guys can see from my prescription, I've been going through a case of testing out whether lipocycline antibiotics were a better option for me than my skincare potions. And I have not been comfortable really taking antibiotics long term, and I wanted to have a proper catch up with my internal biome. So for me, it's really important to think about the probiotics, the prebiotics in my gut, because I've been on antibiotics for a little bit and I don't want to be affected by it because I'm doing so much research into probiotics at the moment. So they've also prescribed me an active probiotic, and it's a bespoke high-strength formulation providing 14 billion good bacteria live cultures from 8 different probiotic strains to help restore balance in the gut and aid digestion. So I think it works fantastic, and it's got Lactobacillus acidophilus, Bifidobacterium. This is going to be like a case of me trying to do riddles with my tongue, isn't it? Bifidobacterium bifidum, Lactobacillus gasseri, Saccharomyces boulardii, Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus paracasi, Lactobacillus salivarius. So hopefully I did a good job with that, but they've got quite a lot of different strains in there which work. That is my bespoke kit. So when you're actually ordering the kit, I think it's like £29, and you get a month's supply. You take it with food. I have it with my breakfast in the mornings. They're pretty like chunky capsules. They're not like little ones, as you guys can see, but they definitely do the job. So Vitl have been an amazing partner for this edition, and I'm really excited because they're transformative. I think that I was definitely missing magnesium because 3 of the vitamins in my kit have got magnesium in, and my sleeping has improved so drastically. It's been unreal. My energy levels have been much better, and I've noticed a definite improvement in my mood, I think. So if you guys were looking for that kind of thing, this is the one to investigate, because even if you don't commit to purchasing, you can actually see what the consultation gives you back, and the consultation is free. You just use the website to do so. If you wanted a full detailed spectrum and you can check out your full results, you can submit a blood test or a DNA test, but as I said, I didn't choose that option. So hopefully you'll check them all out. Vitl will be listed in links below. Thank you so much for being an official sponsor to my website and to my YouTube, because this was a health edition, and I'm so excited with the results that I've had. Alright guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful time, and thank you for the love and support, and I'll see you all in my next video.